Good day to all of my emperors and empresses, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, princesses and princesses. Last but never least, we got the bitches and the bitchettes. And I will never forget about the bitches or bitchettes. Why? Because it's levels to the bullshit, silly. Now, anything y'all would like to know about me is in the description box below. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm coming to y'all today with a message. I know I've been in and out. Please appreciate the ins and outs. Please, I'm working on it one day at a time. So, I'm going to get right into the messages. I know that y'all been wanting to hear messages. I've been wanting to put the messages out. Now, I'm going to read a script. Now, also, I want to say I love y'all from the bottom of my cardiovascular. And whoever don't know what cardiovascular mean, look it up. Y'all like my hair? I'm doing the free forms. I hope y'all appreciate the journey of it all, because I'm sure in the hell is. Now, I'm just going to get right into this. And I'm coming from Ecclesiastes 7. And it says, a good reputation is more valuable than costly perfume. I also want to say I got the energy of eavesdropping. Someone is eavesdropping on you, or overheard something that you, 144 I just seen, or overheard something, a child overheard something possibly that another person wasn't supposed to be telling. So gossiping, thank you. A good reputation is more valuable than costly perfume. And the day you die is better than the day you are born. Better to spend your time at funerals than at parties. After all, everyone dies, so the living should take this to heart. Sorrow is better than laughter. Enjoy those hard times, y'all. For sadness has a refining influence on us. It betters us. Sadness betters us. So whoever you feel like you lost or walked out on you could have been pretty wicked, but sadness makes you better. A wise person thinks a lot about death. So you're doing good. You've been thinking about dying lately. You're doing good. You've been thinking about other people dying. You're doing good. Because those things that you think are not spiritual, most likely is spiritual. And those things that you think that are like Christian-like, religious, okay, the things that you think isn't spiritual is most likely spiritual. And the religious acts or deeds doesn't matter. When I say religious, I think of materialistic things. Those things do not matter. Kind of like what they were saying here, a reputation is much more valuable than costly perfume. Don't nobody give a fuck. The Almighty doesn't give a fuck about how you smell. I should take that back, because I was about to say don't nobody give a fuck about how you smell. But some people don't like smelly people next to them. So I had to rephrase that. A wise person thinks a lot about death, while a fool thinks only about having a good time. Life ain't always about cupcakes and rainbows. You're going to have some down moments. You're going to have some good monies. Then you're going to have some not so good monies. Not enough monies. But are you still here? Better to be criticized by a wise person than to be praised by a fool. For example, if you know someone who, say they got a car and they put hella sound system in their car, right? You got one person saying, you shouldn't have done that. What you should have did was make sure the tune-up was good. The brakes were good. You know, check everything around the car. Your first thing you should have, because the first thing they did was put sounds in it. They didn't make sure that the car was properly ready to be driven. Make sure all the necessary things, necessary necessities need to be put on the car. But they put a sound system in there first. You got a wise person saying, you shouldn't have done that. What you should have did was make sure the tune-up was good. The brakes, the fuel, everything, oil, stuff like that. Then you got another person who ain't, person number 2. Oh, dang, that sound system off the chain, man. I can't wait to get my car. That's the first thing I'm going to do. 2 weeks later, shit broke down. Spending hell of a lot of money on a car that you didn't even check and make sure that the necessities were done. The necessary things that keep that beach going. That's the fool. Ooh, man, them sounds is hardcore, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna do it to my car, man. Anywho, a fool laughter is quickly gone like thorns cracking in a fire. This is also meaningless. Extortion turns wise people into fools. Stealing, manipulating, extortion. That's stealing, trying to manipulate people for money and stuff. You know, cash flow. Stealing turns wise people into fools because they just gotta have that money. And bribes corrupt the heart. Finishing is better than starting. Patience is better than pride. Glory be the Most High. 519 up in this beach. And 734 up in this beach. And 743 up in this beach. Take it how it applies. Now, I don't have my other phone right now, y'all. I know last time I had it, but I don't have it this time. So be patient with me. Anywho, you know what just hit me the most out of everything? Finishing is better than starting. Patience is better than pride. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy this whole thing, even about the death. Thinking about death. Because I'm not going to hold you up. I've been thinking about death a lot. Tupac song, Death Around the Corner. Last but not least, control your temper. For anger labels you as a fool. For anger labels you a fool. Control your temper. For anger labels you a fool. That was deep, y'all. What did y'all get from that? What did you get from that? What did you get from that? Like, I know y'all sitting here looking at my cute face, but what did you get from all of that? Huh? Now, I'm going to get the energy of you, the energy that's around you, and mutual energies. Glory be the Most High. Thank you for this beautiful word. I love reading. Reading is so awesome. I just love it. Reading is key, y'all. The wall of truth. Truth coming out. We got some rock throwers next to us. We always do. Okay. Can I have an energy of... Okay, we have ancestors are laughing at you. Just an energy of this. Ancestors is laughing at you. You thinking something is going to go a specific kind of way. Be yourself. I'm getting an energy. Someone is starting a new job, or someone is starting something new, and they have to be themselves. You see, that goes back to that reputation is better than a perfume. Because somebody, just because you smell a certain kind of way, or you feel like you smell good, that doesn't change the person who you are in the inside. You think a bottle of perfume is going to be like, oh, you know what? You about to spray me on. I'm about to make you seem like the most appealing person in the room. That's something in the inside. Your looks is just a plus. The smells is just a plus. But who you are when you step in the room shows a hell of a lot more than what you smell like. The ancestors are laughing at you. We're going to see why. Okay. Because you're thinking that something is going to go a certain kind of way. You can not outsmart us. You cannot outsmart the ancestors. And this is going back to the death thing too, because an energy of thinking of death, and somebody might be trying to outsmart death or something, or thinking like they can't be touched. Energy that's around. Thank you. And that jumped, and I'm going to take it. Yeah, this has definitely got something to do with something spiritual. The number 5 is very significant for somebody. Everybody see that in the lotto, in the Michigan lotto, 5011. I don't know who that's significant for. That could be someone's land date, but 501 is here. We're missing a 1. Okay, that's okay. Okay, and then we have the number 58. That might be significant for somebody. You could be 58. But the ancestors, like, this is a spiritual time. They're laughing at you. This seemed very spiritual here. It seemed like somebody is learning something about life as well. Back to that eavesdropping. Somebody might have eavesdropped and heard something that they was like, oh my God, I don't believe that. But the wall of truth is here, and curiosity. So, yep. Somebody's curious about spirituality, curious about death, curious about, oh, this is more. It's more to life than just this. And you bet your damn ass it is. It's more to life than just pretty perfumes and stuff like that. It's something that you once believed in, or something, you're learning something that you didn't believe that was true. Now you know it's true. So that seems to be the world nowadays. Everybody is tapping into spirituality. Nowadays, they're tapping in. I'm learning my lesson, indicating you're not going back to pain and willingly walking on divine path. Taking your time. This is letting me know you're taking your time. And not only that, because it says right here, sorrow is better than laughter, for sadness has a refining influence on us. Refining means making new. Something, I just seen a man yesterday. It was this old beat up watch. He took it apart piece by piece to refine it. It was old, rusted. He made it look brand new, but it been through a lot. Glory be the Most High up in this bitch. It been through a lot, but he refined that watch. They're having mental withdrawals, indicating toxicity is leaving. Something you once believed in, the ancestors, kind of like when somebody told me the other day, because I was going to see my children, and the lady, with everything that I'm going through, the child care lady, foster care, whatever you call the lady, she was sitting in and checking in 144. She was sitting in watching me see how I interact with my children, because they tried to make it seem like, y'all know everything I went through. I'm not about to go through that. But what she said, she was like, I was like, oh, do you have children? And she said, no, I don't have children. I was like, oh, okay, they're going to come. She said, no, the doctors said. I said, the doctors? I told her, I said, do a yoni steam and get that. I ain't say get that pussy in order, but I said, do a yoni steam. But I was thinking, get that pussy in order. And she didn't look really believable about it. But everybody believes what the doctor says instead of listening to their own bodies or even taking some simple advice. Doing a yoni steam, that ain't nothing but steam and water and herbs going up into your body. But if you don't believe in it, then guess what? It's not going to work for you. If you don't take your time, because everybody want instant gratification. Everybody want it right then and there. But it don't come right then and there. Sometimes you got to do an extra praying. Sometimes you got to do an extra yoni steam. Sometimes that pussy been through a lot. Sometimes that phallus been through a lot. So somebody is curious about the ancestors. Somebody is curious about tarot. Somebody is curious about what somebody said. Somebody is flashing back up in this beach. Somebody, just take it how it apply, whoever you are. Don't give me the preaching up in this beach, because I will. Let me just pull one of these, and then we go. You know what? I'm not going to pull this first. I'm going to pull these first. So let's get it. Get that pussy in order. Heal that pussy. Heal that phallus. Uh-oh, we bending up something. Who bending up? Yeah, and that King of Wands came out. It's an energy, like a spiritual energy around you that might be getting upset. All bent out of shape, not seeing their investments. That's what I mean. Healing takes time. Healing takes time. That King of Wands just keep bending up, getting out of shape. And we have the Two of Cups here. Now, instantly, I was getting an energy. The ancestors is laughing at you. Something about this lover or soulmate or somebody that's around you. And once upon a time, somebody was moping, maybe thinking it wasn't going to work out. Getting the energy, maybe they was thinking it's not going to work out, but we're going to see a little bit more about that, but I'm going to keep it going. Yeah, this King of Wands, he keep popping up. This spiritual person get bent out of shape. They might be spiritual, but they get angry. Maybe you're not used to people or a person getting angry. You think that everything's supposed to be peachy keen with this person or persons. I'm seeing children here. It's possible you have children by this person. She's holding her gut. Somebody's flashing back thinking about how they did a certain person here. I'm getting the energy of that too, because he's looking back at what was, or this person is with another person. Keep it going. The Fool's Journey. The Fool card is here. It's in reverse. The Fool card. So curious. Somebody don't want to try something new. Looking beyond. And then they are looking that way. So this person is looking beyond. I'm seeing him doing like this a little bit. Like he's looking like this. So somebody's trying to get something quick here. Instant gratification, looking, trying to see what they can see. Kind of like giving me foresight energy. The seer. If you watch Charm, how the seer would look into the future to see how things would go. I'm getting the energy of that. This going by pretty smooth. Glory be the Most High. The Two of Cups. You could have somebody who's born in June. That's like giving me like Cancer energy. Thank you. And we have here the card number 19. And this is a person that you really see highly in. You see highly their reputation, or reputation. This is got something to do with reputation. So you see this person to be a high person. But they're a snake, or they might energy somebody that's just mooching around, nagging, like something is nagging somebody, or maybe this is the ancestors you're nagged by the ancestors. But let me go back here. You see this person to be a highly person, or you hold them up on a pedestal or whatever. I'm getting the energy of that, but something is nagging. I'm getting the energy that somebody is held to a high esteem, and they always calling on you or what you can help them with, and it's nagging you like, why do I have to be the leader? Kind of like Bruce Almighty, giving me an energy of that. If you ever seen Bruce Almighty and he took the place of God and everybody was pestering or nagging God to get things that they wanted to be done. It's not going to happen that way. Yeah, something about your job or your workplace. This lover, I was getting the energy of that, but this lover here, yeah, this lover, the number 8 might be significant for you too. So yeah, going back to trying to find a way back. Yes, somebody wants to redo something. I'm getting the energy of that too. Try to redo something. This definitely has something to do with a job. So maybe your spiritual gifts too, something that you're doing, going back to people are pestering you or nagging you to get something done. Spiritually, you could be a very spiritual person and you know how to solve a lot of people issues, but they have to solve these issues themselves. Somebody is getting angry that you won't be Johnny on the spot for them. Beck and call. Getting the energy of that. Take it how it applies. Karmic situation. This could be something that they have repeatedly asked you over and over again, and they're just not getting the getting the picture. It could be like you told them, like, oh, read this, read Ecclesiastes 7-9, and all of your problems will be taken care of. Or read Ecclesiastes 7-9, and you'll learn something. You'll be enlightened about something that you never been enlightened by. And they like, huh? That's stupid. Oh, okay. Continue with your sorrow. You know, a wise person thinks a lot about death. No, it's something else that that I seen that that's kind of going to help me what I'm trying to say here. But forget it because it went away. But anywho's, this is something that's being repeated over and over. Somebody's curious, or they've been going through a lot of pains and sorrows, and they trying to figure out, like, how can I, because it's nagging them. They trying to figure out, like, okay, well, you know what? Healing Truth says something about, you know, what seems like it's not spiritual really is spiritual. And religion is all about materialism and gossiping and stuff of that nature. You know what? I want to be moral. I don't want to be a person who steals, or I want to be a person of integrity or something of that nature. If that makes any sense of what I just said, you know. I don't want to be extortion. I don't want to be an extorter. Okay. Okay, we're going to get... Oh, that did just pop out. What was that? And this is the King of Cups popping out here. So this is a person of... Oh, somebody is offering somebody here. Somebody offering somebody here compassion and love. Because this person... This fire energy here, they're passionate. They've been through a lot. They get angry. But somebody is still offering love and compassion around here. And there is the observer. Somebody's observing somebody here. Somebody's like, oh, they just want love. I should have kept that going, but I like how it just popped out on the beach. Okay. Thank you. And we have here the moment to moment. This person is living moment to moment. Hard to believe some stuff that's going around here. Somebody is even, it's hard for them to believe you're still offering them love too. They like, what? You still offering me love after all in which I have done? Now I want to learn your side of things. I want to learn you. They might act like they don't, but they really do. And you will see little things that'll show you like they want to learn what's going on here. Somebody here has some major wisdom. I'm going to keep that going. We have this 5 of Swords here. It could have been some betrayal in the background of it all. In the beginning when y'all was first met each other or something. It could have been some betrayal and a lot of energies coming here. It could have been some betrayal in the beginning when you were offering them love. They was living moment to moment, taking what they could get moment to moment, shit like that. They could have appeared spiritual, and you finally seen the sneaky, angry part of them, because they have a sneaky, angry side, some energy around you. In the beginning, somebody could have was facing jail time. Excuse me, Tourette's, my bad. They could have Tourette's. They could do a lot of yelling to get their point across or something of that nature. This is a karmic situation, and there's somebody laying there dead with knives in their back. So they could have killed a part of you, or you killed a part of them that they thought they believed. They don't believe that shit no more. I tell you that. They're curious. Somebody's curious to see if they killed that part in you. Or you're curious to see if that part of them died. Like, for instance, if they was a thief. Okay, did that part die in them? Okay, I'm curious about this 5 of Swords. So, could you tell me about the 5 of Swords? I'm hearing defeat. Yeah, somebody was about to walk away, or did walk away. Yeah, because it was on their mind. Something how they thinking, or they stuttering. What's that about? Yeah, this person is curious. You even see right here, he got his hand. You see this brother right here? He got his hand on his face. He's curious. He's curious about something. The 5 of Swords. Did I really kill that beach? Did she really die? Because he right here. Did that part of her die? I'm curious. Hypothesis. Looking beyond. If you see right here, he looking beyond. He trying to see, but he's thinking back. It's a flashback. Testing the theory. Somebody wants to test the theory here about spirituality. I'm also getting an energy here. Somebody speaking to the dead. You went too deep, Anna. Okay, fuck you, okay? I can't help it, because I'm seeing here, tombstones. I believe that's what those are called. The stones for at the graveyard. I can't help it that this person is dead right here. Somebody's thinking about the dead is talking to him. Somebody is haunted. Constantly something is on their mind. I'm getting the energy like they're thinking about it over and over again. That's the energy I was getting with that. Now, okay, this is about to clock out. One more card. Thank you. It's none of your business. You and your family. Now, somebody is asking about somebody's business. I am a slave of the Most High. Goddess. And somebody won't tell them. This is where that eavesdropping come in at. Somebody eavesdropping and overheard something. How does this concern you? Okay. Well, love and guidance. I hope this was helpful. Deuce, deuce. Kiss, kiss. Talk to you soon. Leave a donation if you like me.